Yo, what's going on, Shaq?
Not much. My cat is being very affectionate, so I'm trying to figure out what she broke.
I love that. She has a guilty conscience?
I don't know, but something's up. She might be just super happy because I got a desk chair. I got a little desk for my room. It's tiny. It's little. It's a itty bitty little desk for children, really. And I was out looking for other things for the home, for the house.
Okay.
And I went into Marshall's and I was looking for a toilet paper holder.
Yeah.
And I found one, but then I walked by, I guess, their furniture section at Marshall's, which I always forget to check. And I did, and there was a great like brown leather type of leather type chair, desk chair. It was very rolly, and I was just like, "Oh, it's great." It didn't have any arms, but that's okay because I don't think my desk is big enough to support a chair with arms. Like that would have a chair with arms would have been bigger than the desk itself. Perfect. So I just it wasn't attached to anything, so I just picked it up. It was like $670, so I just picked it up and rolled it to the front and checked out with it, and then rolled it onto the street. And I was just like, "Well, how the fuck am I going to get this home?" And a cabbie was just like, I got you. And I'm like, all right, but I'm also taking the chair, and so it's fitting his Camry. And he brought me home. My point is, I've used that chair once, and my cat has been in it nonstop since I rolled it into this apartment.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She's just happy that she has a new surface to be on.
That's a beautiful story. I love it.
I want my chair.
Look at that. You brought some joy to that animal. She's had a rough couple weeks,
Yes,
I've been doing construction over there.
For sure.
It's a little disheveled in terms of her normal routine. I ain't mad at her. She's just looking for comfort,
Uh-huh. Well,
the routine's been changed.
Yeah, it's for all of us. She's not the only one.
I love the idea of like I don't know, something about shopping at Marshall's is like when you go there, you're like, well, what's that? And like I feel like everyone at Marshall is like, well, what do you see?
Look, I am big on Marshall's. I'll tell you for home things. I think it's slept on. But if you want to fill your house with I don't know, skeleton knickknacks, but you want to go ahead and get them in August, Marshall got you. You want like cherubs and baskets, Marshall got you. Okay. Like all kinds of weird little shitty things like that. Or like snacks. Like if you want like chocolate dipped peppercorns, Marshall's got so many of those. You know what I mean? You're like, what do I season or do I eat these? Doesn't matter. Just buy them.
Don't matter.
They're like $2 for 3 pounds. Just get them. But I mean, like, there's so many things that you see, and you're just like, you know what? That actually would be kind of nice to have. What, a tray that sits on the back of the toilet tank, like to hold things. I had not thought of that, but yeah. Because I first went to Target to get like a toilet paper stand, and they didn't have any, or the ones that they had were just very like for college kids or something. So
they got a demo.
Yeah, they were just like goofy looking and didn't. I'm like, not that I'm really trying to do something fancy with my bathroom, but that absolutely doesn't go with. If I was a divorced dad with a black leather couch, yes, absolutely. But that's not what I'm doing. So. So I was on my way out and I went, let me go to Marshall's. I bet I can find one there. And I did for like a fraction of the price. That is, fine, perfectly fine. I just need to hold my toilet paper, and it does. And And then I was just like, oh, well, look, here's a gray basket. I was just thinking I needed a basket to hold all of my TV remotes. And so, that's how they get you. If you are a basket, I'm like, the basket part of me is starting to blossom again.
Mm-hmm.
I tamped it down because you're in New York. You just move here. What are you going to do with a bunch of baskets? You know what I mean? But now I've been here for a while. I've been here 10 years. Let's go. Let's get these baskets, baby. Let's get them in here. And then my roommate said, I said something once about like, I don't know. I guess we could put it in a basket. And he's like, oh, I like baskets. And I went, no, brother.
Got him.
You ain't said nothing but a word, my man. Out the wazoo, these baskets are going to be. Out the wazoo.
And also, before y'all jump on me, I want to be clear, too. Marshall's is everything Bed Bath dreams to be, okay?
Oh, no.
It's not even the same, okay? Marshall's has weird versions of things you need, okay? Bed Bath has weird things, okay? They're very different.
I don't think that's true.
Okay? It's not the same, okay? Marshall's is like your aunt that's like a little eccentric, but like she got like her own unique style. And she's like, yo, check this thing out that like you didn't think of buying, okay? Bed Bath & Beyond is like a dude trying to give you candy out of his van, okay? Like it's not the same energy.
No. Let me tell you, Marshall's is okay. If you're thinking that Bed Bath & Beyond just carries a bunch of weird shit,
yeah,
Marshall's carries the irregular versions of that stuff, but it's so irregular that it actually starts to make sense to you again.
It's stylish.
Is that what? I don't know if it's stylish. You gotta like.
It's someone's
you can
style.
Find something. Yes, it's definitely someone's style. It's a lot of just like angels holding banners. It's a lot of like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of just bears. Just like bears and with bows on, like, I don't know, hobos, just down on their luck, hobos with a basket full of apples. I don't know. It's just a lot of weird shit also. But again, I love that stuff, sifting through it and finding something. So this chair, and they had a lot of like side tables, like nightstand style side tables, like mid-century modern style, but absolutely knockoffs. There's no vintage furniture in there, just knockoffs that you need next to your bed. And I was like, well, damn. And these are already all put together and seemingly not strapped down, since I just grabbed this chair and rolled it to the front.
You just took somebody's chair. Like that was a manager's chair?
No, it had a tag on it. I checked. They made me pay for it. But it was on what seemed to be a lunch table. I mean, they shouldn't have had it in the middle of the store. But that
happened to me at Bob's. You know that?
What?
When I was the manager of the outlet, and I had my desk in the area in the store, and my desk was also Bob's furniture. Like it was a standard Bob piece, and like somebody wanted that desk, and I was the only one. This was the only desk in the store. And the outlet is all stuff that's like no longer being made. So like, yo, we want that desk. And like, I was like, yo, but like, this is my desk. And like, my boss came over. He's like, yo, that dude buying like 10 grand of brand new furniture, and the other side in the new furniture portion of the store. So you gonna have to give him that desk. And I had to like,
you gotta take your stuff out.
Straight up, I'm over there uncabling and moving files. Somebody wanted my freaking desk from like 94 because they don't make that shit no more.
Wild.
Straight up.
Oh my goodness. When I think of stuff that they don't make anymore, my bedroom set was actually pretty clean lines, pretty mid-century modern in itself, I think. Very clean lines, but it was made of teak wood, which means it was heavy as fuck and very sturdy. And I wish I had held on to any of it, but as such, I just couldn't. But I mean, like, what? Like, I couldn't like move into a studio apartment with a fucking teak wood bed that would fall through the floor. Like, this building was built in 1920. It's not made for teak wood with a slide out bed. No, ma'am, you can't get that up these stairs. Where are the muscle men you're going to get to lift this fucking and a dresser and a back headboard?
You don't
bitch,
got
if
a
you don't get
Teakwood
out of here.
lifestyle, yo. Real talk.
Yeah. But man, I wish I had that set still. Like it was a nice, wood. Nah, I don't know. Not cherry. A little more orange than red of cherry. But it was teakwood.
Yeah.
I still now I'm just like, how did my parents and now they don't like how did they even know to get this? But also we went to some Danish like furniture place. My mom was into like interior decorating, interior
Okay.
design. So I don't know how she found this shit, but we went to a row of furniture and outlet stores just north of Atlanta over on the access road by Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Anyone who's listening in the know, it was over out that way
Oh
by
yeah.
the flea market. And we bought this fucking teakwood furniture. And I don't even think they make teakwood furniture anymore. I mean, they could. I think we took down all the trees. Certainly, I don't know. I don't know where the tree the teak tree, but I should look that up. But I'm pretty sure, at least in America, you can't get no teakwood shit.
I love that, yo. The Teakwood exclusive. You know what I mean? Real
Yeah. Oh,
Teakwood.
good lord, no. Yeah. I'm looking now. It's all very expensive, but this was like $80s, so it couldn't have been that much.
Not me. No, all my shit is veneers.
Right? Oh
Straight
boy.
up.
Everything is pressed. All my
Straight
wood
up.
is pressed.
All of that. Sawdust and veneers,
It's all
baby.
just dust.
Straight up. I don't have a single piece of furniture that I can move with me. Whatever I bought and built, it stays in that place till it dies.
I think I'm trying to think. I usually buy like light wood, like actual. Well, I mean it's IKEA, so it's still pressed to some degree.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'll take that with me. I never finish it either. It's all unfinished.
I built that IKEA, that like wall unit that everybody got. That's like squares that you can fit records in it.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I bought that for when me and Gabby first got our first place, and when we bought the house, we were gonna move, and the dude is like, "Yo, you throwing that out, right?" And I was like, "Nah, I need it." He's like, "Nah, you don't." Like the moving dude was just like, "My man, like I'll tell you, like as a courtesy, I'll put it in the truck, but the version you get when we get there, you ain't gonna want in your house no more, B. Like it's not meant to be moved, like at all."
Oh wow, that's so funny.
He's like, "You build something from IKEA, it's meant to be in that room,
in that space,
and that's it. It don't transfer." He's like, "It is what it is." He's like, "You want me to build you a new one? Order a new one. I'll build it for you."
That's
that
so funny.
Yeah, he's like, "Say goodbye to that one. It served its purpose." And I let it go, and yeah, it's straight up like it fell apart when the new tenants moved in. Like, I offered it to them too. I was like, "Yo, you want this?" They're like, "Yeah, cool." And then like 6 weeks later, it was in the front of the house, just gone, like but in pieces. Like it didn't survive, yo.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, I have a IKEA like bookcase now that's wide but not very tall. And I moved it from one location of my room to the other, and I was just like, well, you'll be all right, won't you, sweetie? You'll be
Straight
okay
up,
here.
yo.
I know this isn't where you were originally. And it's like, I don't know. My back is kind of weak,
Yeah.
And so
I'm like, I'm starting to wonder if it's like IKEA. It's partly IKEA's fault for sure. Like the furniture isn't great, but
no,
it's also
it's not. It's not just IKEA.
Yeah, I think like it's a lot of us too. I started thinking about this. Like IKEA furniture, because it's affordable and stylish, is also for most people the first furniture they built.
Right.
So you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So like I feel like, yo, like you might just be misbuilding this shit, blaming IKEA. You know what I mean? When like 20 years later, when you got like better money, you in a different place in your life, you could pay an actual handyman to build the furniture, or you've learned how to build furniture, but that furniture lasts better.
Or you pay for the kind of furniture that is just delivered whole.
Built, yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? Like somebody with actual calluses on their hands built it.
Straight
and
up.
then they put it on a truck and they bring it to you and someone just moves it in. That's where I'm trying to get to.
One day. Restoration hardware, baby. I love y'all.
But I mean, like I built the last time I was in Atlanta, I built my sister's TV stand. And when I tell you, it wasn't until the very end that I realized I put something backwards. I attached something backwards, and that's why something wasn't laying correctly. I said, bitch, it'll still hold your TV up. I didn't even put the doors on it because the doors were so fucking like particular. And I had it was the last thing to put on the doors. And everything was so small and you needed like 3 people really to kind of hold everything exact. And I had basically built that thing like kind of by myself. My sister helped with a few things, but for the most part, I built that bitch by myself. And then I got to those doors. I was like, bitch, you don't need these doors, do you? I was talking about the doors the whole time.
Straight up.
And so I was like, you don't need these doors, right? You fine? And she was like, I mean,
it's better this way. This is how I would do it, you know?
I was like, well, I can't do it. I'm exhausted. I have a show. Like,
this is how they had it in the store. The store, they showed it like this. You know, that's why
I'm like, I'm sorry. You know, you've got time. Here are the pieces. You get a couple of friends over, get some drinks, you know, have some wine, fucking try to figure this out yourself. But I can't do it. And I've exhausted. I've been at this for 3 hours now. I've exhausted all my patience, all my like my dexterity is gone. Like I can't hold screws anymore. This thing is 80%
of the way there.
It's I'm like, the thing is sturdy. Look, you put your TV on it, it's good. Everything can plug through the. Hey, we good.
Listen,
for the most part.
You like the milkshake without whipped cream sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
you know what I mean?
Man,
it works.
If it were up to me, I would find you 6 cinder blocks, stack them bitches up, and then precariously place this TV. And just tell people not to step heavily around it. But you know.
And the nerve of these places, you know, asking me to build furniture that needs 7 people to help me, okay?
I mean,
you know, it's messed up, okay? Stop insinuating that I'm in a place in my life that I got roommates, okay?
Or friends.
Or friends. Like, I'm not. I'm solo. I'm alone. I'm lonely.
I'm so alone. Yes, exactly. It is a lot. It is a lot to expect. I mean, it was. I built quite a few things for my sister, and it was just the 2 of us.
Straight up.
I won't say she was of absolutely no help because I mean she bought it. It's her stuff, but she did spend a lot of time watching me going, I don't know how you can do this. So, you know, I mean, you want to know kind of how that went. It was a lot of that.
Listen, every single piece of furniture in our first place, my strategy for building it was to call Gabby's brothers and say, y'all got beer and pizza. Y'all want to chill? And just be like, yo, this showed up. And have them build it, you know? And
wow.
They all built it, the 3 of them. And Gabby, and I would watch a lot. Gabby's other sister and I would chill. You know? You're supposed to be like, that's crazy, right? Yeah, your siblings is real like good at that word.
Yeah, right.
You want to slice? You know what I
mean? you figure it out. You figure it out. I don't have the attention to detail necessary, honestly. I don't know if you want to sleep on anything. Like my current bed right now, definitely I'm missing quite a few dowels. And anytime I take a deep breath while lying down, the bed just shudders. And I'm like, this can't sustain. The center will not hold. But you know, that's what happens. So if that's me and my sister was like, I'm glad you're doing this, then you know, we'll see. I mean, I just do the best I can and I tell her don't roll around a lot. And she seems to and then we're good.
You won't have all your sex on the left of the mattress.
Yeah, exactly. You know I mean?
Just somebody come over, that's it. No wildness over here, okay?
Right. Maybe do it standing up on the brick wall. I think brick is sturdy.
Sturdy, you know?
See how that works?
It's been there 80 years. You good. That's what you pay for.
Yeah.
Kick it off this episode. We got Florida woman is impaled in the back by a stingray barb that narrowly missed her lungs. Jesus.
Oh my God.
My goodness. A Florida woman is recovering after a venomous stingray impaled her back, narrowly missing her lungs while she was visiting a nearby beach. Christy Katafo O'Brien said that she and her husband had been hanging out in a knee-deep water alongside the shore of Bahia Beach, which is located 24 miles south of Tampa Bay, when she felt the stingray's barb sink into her skin. I felt something sting me right away, said Katapalo O'Brien, as she recalled to the outlet. I felt like it was a jellyfish maybe or something, but it was super, super painful. I started to stand up, and that's when my husband was like, no, don't move at all. There's a stingray, and it's on you.
Yeah. Nope.
Yo. Although the pain of the barb in her back was excruciating, her husband, Thomas O'Brien, helped her keep calm through the ordeal. The stingray was moving and flopping around, and anytime there was a wave or anything moved, I could feel the barb just driving into my back. She told the outlet that paramedics arrived on the scene about 45 minutes after she called 911.
No.
And she was transported to a nearby hospital. 45 minutes? Yo, I say
45 minutes.
After the call, not even after 45 minutes?
Yeah. She's lucky.
Yo.
She's super lucky. But also, what the fuck? What are y'all doing?
Seriously.
But then again, it is 23 miles south of 24 miles south of Tampa.
Yeah, they was probably bucking.
Like what? They probably only got like 2 fucking trucks down there. 2 proper ambulances and then 1 ambulette is probably all they have.
Yo, and like the thing is, like when you get that call and there's only like 4 cops, like you gotta at least send the stingray expert. You know what I mean? Like you dealt with stingrays before? Nah, that's crazy. I don't know what to do. Like you can send me, but I'm not gonna be helped.
Right, exactly. I mean, what is it? A stingray? Ooh, no, that's not me. I don't like the water. What are you doing? Why are you working at the beach? Oh, no, yeah.
Nah, me. That's not me. Oh, man. Yo, salutes to this husband and this woman. Yeah, like this is, the pictures is not fun. I can tell you
it's
that.
not.
That is not peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, this young lady, this is like proof to me that like I can't handle childbirth, because like stuff like this is more proof that like, you know, the pain tolerance in women is incredible. Because she held this down for 45 minutes after the phone call, and like on top of that, she had the goodness in her heart to give her husband credit. Like, yo, he kept me calm. No, you had a stingray impaled in your body, and you kept you calm. Okay. You like heard him talk about it, and you remained calm. Okay. Your husband was there for moral support, sure, but you remained calm. That is fantastic.
She said, we're kind of at the mercy of the marine life. This is their territory. It's not our territory. What have I been telling y'all? Stay out the damn water. It's too hot. This summer is too hot for water-wise.
But respect to her ownership, you know?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, the water, like, this feels like for marine life, it got like, what's the Spike Lee Do the Right Thing? It got Do the Right Thing hot. Right? I feel like that's what happened. And now they all really mad. Because the water was only knee deep. Were they underneath?
Yeah. Ooh. Listen, I'm going to the beach, North Carolina, this coming week. And when I tell you that I will be at best maybe 300 feet from the water. And that's just like, you know, just because I want to be near my family in case they get impaled by stingray. But outside of that, like I'm accepting that like it's their turf. Thank you for letting me tan, get some fresh air. If you decide during my trip there that, hey, you need 400 feet of space, I'll give you 400 feet. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. This is your turf.
Looking up if stingrays are in North Carolina. Stingray, North Carolina. Are there stingrays in North Carolina?
Oh, yeah. My trip going to be crazy. Yeah, that next episode going to be fire.
There are 4 stingrays found in the North Carolina water. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
4 different types. I thought there were only 4. There's Larry, there's Michelle.
Great guys. Get to know them, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Atlantic stingray is the most common.
Okay.
Yeah. How to avoid stingrays, what to do if stung. Oh, that's from a few years ago. Okay, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine,
baby. We out here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring a couple extra sandwich from Publix just in case they're hungry. You know, here you go,
yeah,
little stingray.
I don't know if they are after food when they do that.
Yeah, that's fair. You know,
I don't know what they're after.
It's a peace offering. You know, say here. You know,
perhaps.
My bad.
I do know. This says that you can eat stingray.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how do you eat it? Let's say, do you fry it?
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you cook it? You can cook it a variety of ways. You deep fry it, sure, or you saute them, or you can do a blackening seasoning and grill them.
Okay. Food is a sensitive subject this week in general because like we're planning for this road trip and like you know trying to get snacks and think about meals. I love my family, but like if this was other times, they wouldn't survive. They are allergic to so much shit. Like, you know, the lack of things that I could have in my car because somebody is gonna die blows my mind, yo. I don't have any of these allergies. Like I've eaten whatever's been given to me. I'm sure I have something. I've never taken like an allergy test, but it's because I've never felt like, oh, I should get that checked. So I'm assuming I'm fine. I probably have an allergy to something that isn't like food related.
Right.
But yeah, like when we last did the allergy test, they tested for like 40 things. 20 of them were like the regular, everyone gets these, and then 20 were things that like the doctor wanted them to check.
Okay.
And like 10 of them were seafoods. 5 of them were extremely allergic to one kid, the other 5 the other kid. So we don't have seafood in my house anymore. Like I sneak in I found this amazing lobster mac and cheese. I gotta have it when everybody's in bed. Like I you know, we can't do it. Tuna fish sandwiches. I enjoy the tuna fish melt that my mom makes. I gotta go to her house to have tuna fish now. You know, all these kids and the allergies. Every peanut that's like every nut that isn't a peanut, because I know peanuts ain't nuts. They allergic to those.
Are they allergic to peanuts as well?
Peanuts, no, because they said that those aren't nuts. They're like they're part of like the bean family or something.
Yeah, legumes.
Yeah, they're legumes.
Okay.
They're like
legumes.
Yeah, they legumes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They out there.
So then they can't eat like cashews or
yeah, all that's out the game. That's how I almost killed my daughter over that once. I tried to like remember I went on that health kick and accidentally gave her a smoothie.
Yes,
you know, and with cashews, and now I'm a terrible parent over here.
I forgot about that.
I'm over here labeled trying to like try a vegan diet. But these weak ass kids is allergic to everything. Then Gabby's allergic to tomatoes. And she gets nauseous with watermelon. And she's lactose intolerant.
Oh, so, well, like, you know, she could take a little Lactaid and work through that.
I'm just saying, like, what's left? You know,
sugar.
Like, straight up, like, and I'm diabetic. I can't. Just the one.
Oh, that's right. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe y'all just don't get to eat.
Real talk. We going to North Carolina for a water fast, yo.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. The master cleanse. The Almonte master cleanse.
Next week I'm gonna come back floating, yo. It's gonna be crazy. What'd you do in North Carolina? I learned how to teleport. You know what I mean? I see on a higher plane now, Sha.
Oh my gosh.
In other news, a rare spotless giraffe was born in a Tennessee zoo. Oh shit! Female reticulated giraffe was born in Bright's Zoo in northeastern Tennessee late last month. But unlike her mother, she was born without any spots. Standing 14 to 15 feet tall, giraffes are the tallest mammals in the world. When mothers give birth, the calves are already 6 feet tall, and other than on especially rare occasions, they're born covered from hoof to horn in brown spots. Bright's Zoo in Limestone, Tennessee, announced that it welcomed the birth of the reticulated giraffe without any spots on July 31st. But the giraffe experts believe she is the only solid-colored reticulated giraffe living anywhere on the planet.
I'm gonna look up what a reticulated giraffe.
Thank
you. Why they keep pressing that?
Yeah, real talk. They pushing that agenda hard on me right now, yo.
Reticulated giraffe. Let's see what we got here.
Director David Bright said the zoo staff have been reaching out to zoo professionals across the country, inquiring about how rare the giraffe could be. So far, zoo officials say the only record of a reticulated giraffe being born without spots was in Japan in the 1970s.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. How can we tell them?
So
why do they call it a reticulated giraffe? Refers to, okay, the reticulated giraffe has medium to reddish brown splotches broken up by cream colored borders. The name reticulated refers to this net-like pattern.
Okay.
The coat patterns are distinct for each giraffe subspecies.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so the different spots determine the names.
Right.
So, I mean, honestly, I think a reticulated giraffe is what we think of the most often when we think of a giraffe.
Yeah.
Okay. Except this one came out smooth like silk.
Yo.
Ain't no spots. Real pretty. Nice little tone, but no spots.
Yo, mama's baby, papa's maybe, yo. That mom giraffe is like, yo, why you blowing up my shit, yo? You know?
Yeah. They may have to ask some questions. We might gotta talk to some lions or tigers or somebody.
Real talk, yo.
Real slick looking.
Yo, why your giraffe be roaring, yo?
I know. Yeah, I mean it is the color of Simba. I'll give you that.
I'm telling you, yo.
It is a Simba colored giraffe.
Oh man, stories get out, B. I'm telling you, yo. Do the paperwork.
Wow. That's wild though. I mean, like it looks like a giraffe, just no spots, but you know what I mean? Like I don't even know. It honestly would take me a minute to think, oh wait, it doesn't have any spots. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the second I see it, I would need to. It depends on what I see it next to. Like if I saw it with giraffes, I'll be like, oh, that's a baby giraffe with no spots.
Right.
And I would assume that they get spots later because I don't know enough about giraffes.
Right, exactly.
Whereas if I saw it alone, I would be like, yo, that's like a weird horse. You know?
I would think that's like, wow, that's kind of a thick gazelle. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing. We know nothing. We know nothing. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, never more apparent. Listen, we know what we know. It ain't much. All right.
It ain't much.
This ain't it though, I promise.
But yeah. But look, we're willing to share that with you. We're willing to share our ignorance with you.
Finally, Norway is rebuilding a reindeer fence at the border to stop animals' costly strolls into Russia. That's right. Norway is rebuilding a dilapidated reindeer fence along its border with Russia in the Arctic to stop the animals from wandering into the neighboring country, costly strolls for which Oslo has to compensate Moscow over loss of grassland. Yo, that's what's up, yo. Norwegian officials said that so far this year, 42 reindeer have crossed into Russia seeking better pastures and grazing land. The reindeer barrier along the Norway-Russia border spans 93 miles and dates back to 1954. The Norwegian Agriculture Agency said that a stretch of about 4 miles between the Norwegian towns of Hamburg, Gotviten, and
I don't know. You didn't have to say it.
I tried.
You don't have to. It's unnecessary.
Oh man, this is dope to me. Real talk.
Well, okay, so what this means is that these reindeer are eating, and then they cross it over into Russia.
Yep.
Without realizing it because they're just trying to eat. So every time a reindeer goes over and tries and eats Russian grass, Norway has to pay Russia.
Yo.
And so they're building this fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is very funny. The work is a challenge, however, as the workers have to stay on the Norwegian side of the border at all times during construction, which makes the work extra demanding. If a worker crossed into Russian territory without a Russian visa, that would amount to illegal entry. Russia, baby.
Yo.
Who's trying to enter you right now? No offense, but I mean, even the reindeer are like, I'm just eating. I didn't realize this is a human problem.
Only 42 of them did it. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like 42 of them did it. They kept track. Like, oh, my bad. We told every single one of them dudes not to go back again. Okay, I promise we won't repeat the issue. Like, no people trying to go over there right now. All right.
Okay, so listen to this. Okay, so the reindeer crossings brings a lot of additional bureaucracy. Russia has sent 2 compensation claims. One claim is for nearly 50,000 kroner, or $4,700 per reindeer that crossed into Russia to graze. The other claim is asking for a lump sum of 47 million kroner, which is $4.4 million, in total for the days that the animal grazed in the park, which consists of mostly lakes, rivers, forests, marshland. So of the 42 animals that entered Russia, 40 of them have been brought back to Norway, and the remaining 2 are expected to come back soon. What are they, on vacation? The other 2 were chill. They had business.
I mean, we already here,
Yeah, like, well, might as well see the sights. What's happening? What are you doing? What's going on with these other 2?
Yo, Russia. I'm sorry. But, like, the fact that the best cuisine that you guys have to offer as a country is grass for reindeer. You know what I mean? Y'all got to step your game up. This should, like, offend you.
Actually, somehow this gets worse.
Really?
The returned animals have since been slaughtered.
What?
Out of fear that they may wander back to Russia.
Yo!
So, Norway, y'all's hands ain't clean either.
Yo! We can't go out to dinner as a couple? Yo! That's bananas.
The Norwegian Food Safety Authority may demand the carcasses be destroyed for safety reasons, the government body said in a statement. Oh my God. And the reindeer are herded by the indigenous Sami people in central and Arctic Norway. Formerly known as the Lapps, the Sami are believed to have originated in Central Asia and settled with their reindeer herd in Arctic Europe about 9,000 years ago. So I don't even know if Norway got the right to be killing the reindeer that belong to these indigenous. This thing is like a shit sandwich with so many layers.
Oh my God.
It got worse and worse the more I read into the article. At first it's like, wacky reindeer going into Russia. And now it's like, they're dead.
Yo, bro.
They're dead and they belong to indigenous people.
Yo.
Oh my God.
I don't got to pivot this time. If you would like, yeah, I'm good at this. I don't have one this time. If you would like, yo, you know what? We're sending all the animals out there, okay? If you would like,
really?
Real talk. You know what I mean? If you would like to have every animal in America airdropped, specifically on this border, let them graze on both sides.
I don't know if we want
kill us all, baby.
I don't know about the American ones. I feel like we might be a little soft over here. I mean, send that thick ass gazelle over there. See what she can do.
Real talk. Send the gazelle. Send all the bears in Yellowstone.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. All of our Yellowstone animals have been fighting for their lives against humans. Real talk. We can send those over there. Any offspring of that tiger that lived up in Harlem?
Love that. Love that. Hell yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, you know.
What was that bear
rats.
that was breaking into the apartments? Oh, the New York rats could go. We give you pigeons.
Yeah, pigeons, absolutely.
All day. That snake that fell on that lady from that crow's mouth a couple weeks ago.
Yes, the snake and the hawk that was holding it.
Straight up, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the peacocks in Florida. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
We coming for y'all.
Yeah, that's true. Let's unleash them.
Straight up. Mass. All at once. Eat all the grass you want from either side. We'll pick you up next week.
Oh my gosh. It'll pick you up next week.
You know what I mean? Do damage, you know?
Treat and neither side are allowed to kill any of them.
Straight up. Act like rock stars at hotels. You know what I mean? Go crazy over there. All you gotta do is like and subscribe to the show, baby. If you are an Apple or Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars. You don't see how this helps the environment.
We ain't trying to help the environment.
We ain't trying to help the environment.
This is payback.
5 stars,
payback ain't got shit to. Yeah, this is payback. Ain't got shit to do with the environment. I mean, it may help the environment, but that's not our plan. But if it does, so be it.
Talk. Exactly. We're not trying to help the environment get better. We're trying to help the environment feel better. Okay?
Right. We're trying to avenge those reindeer.
Straight up. They deserve this. Okay?
Yeah.
If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. Shout out to sweet to JB City. With all that said, I am the soon-to-be cutting down grass on the borders of Russia and Norway for my animal brethren, Gastor Almonte. Always with.
I'll just be doing logistics in a bunker somewhere. You don't need me outside. I'm just going to slow everybody up.
Shah's going to be by the map with the big stick pointing. This is where you should eat.
That is me. Yep.
You know?
Absolutely. I'm going to be moving little figurines on the table. On a map that's stretched out on the table, I'll be moving those things with a little stick, just pushing them.
That's the only reason I seen them shits, yo. I never seen them anywhere else, yo.
Yep. That's exactly.
Let me find out there's a supervillain outlet out there, yo.
I'll check at Marshall's. If any place has got a Marshall's.
Hell yeah.
Certainly got that.
This has been a Marshall's sponsored episode of The War Report. Catch y'all next time. Peace.